venues and street life, and Hatun Tash has just arrived on cue here at Speakers Corner. And what I do want to do now, this is a street mic exclusive interview. I want to ask Hatun about last week. So Hatun, last time I saw you was last week, and you were being taken away in a police car, in a police van. Can you tell me what happened prior to your arrest, why you was arrested, where you were taken, what happened? You know, all of those questions people want to ask. So, first of all, thank you very much, and it's great to see you today. So,
it doesn't look like you mean that, but
no, what are you talking about? It is great, because I don't care, people can cuss me. What is important is that you've got the strength to be here today, the next day, to do your work.
Sir, I am Christian, and there are people at Speaker's Corner needs Lord Jesus Christ.
Yes.
So, thief will come and steal your property. Why? Because they are in need of Lord Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So, a thief stole your property last week. Did you make an allegation to the police that your property was stolen?
Just to make sure that we know who thief is. This gentleman is not thief. It is Mr. Muslim of Speaker's Corner was the thief. So just like, don't get confused. It might be Hindu or Buddhist or Asian. It was a Muslim who stole my property. Yes, we did report it the moment it happened, but Mr. Policeman doesn't bother about those kind of things.
So if you remember, I was interviewing you at the time the police came and they arrested you. But from what I saw, what the police said to you first of all was that they would like to speak to you and they wanted to take you to one side. At that time, there was a baying mob and you did not want to go through that mob. So you said to the police, no, I'm not willing to go through there. And at the time, I've got it all on film, someone said, that's her, look at what she's wearing. Because you said to the police you wasn't going to go through the baying mob, they then said, we are going to arrest you. Is that a correct assessment of the facts as I saw them? Then I'll ask you what happened next.
Yes, also I want to add, at the beginning I was willing to just move a couple of steps to talk. I just was waiting for the cameraman to come with me. But when they were not mob, they were Muslims. So we just make sure we get the ideology right. They were Muslims who were kind of just so sensitive. Yes, when I said, tell me what you want to tell me, I was told I was under arrest.
But why were you arrested, handcuffed and dragged away?
So I figured that out in the car because I wasn't told before. It is criminal damage. I think according to British police, it is criminal damage when you allow someone to come and steal your property. Or within a minute, like someone just grabs your property without your permission, as it is your property, apparently allowing that seems to me be criminal damage. I don't know what else it might be the criminal damage.
If you recall, at the time when you were arrested, prior to that, you were wearing a street mic microphone, which you have just given back. Which you've
just
returned.
making sure like you don't think I am a thief.
No, I know you're not a thief, but the great thing was, and I will say it was a great thing, as you were arrested, everything you were saying was being picked up crystal clear in my microphone. Are you aware of that?
I remember some.
Yeah. What I will say is that you must watch it. You were saying two things. The first thing you were saying was that, why am I being arrested? I haven't done anything wrong. That was clear.
I still stand behind that statement. I didn't do anything wrong, and I'm still curious to know why I was arrested in the first place. I still hold that statement.
And also, whilst you were being taken away, you were singing the praises of Jesus. Do you recall? Because it's all been picked up on film and via microphone.
No, I don't remember that.
All right then. When you were taken away, you were put in a van, the doors were closed, my microphone was still picking up, but there was really nothing to be picked up other than why am I being arrested? And quite quickly you were driven away. As you drove away, because you were more than 100 feet from me, the microphone's cut out. So what I will ask you, after you were driven away, what then happened?
I was told after I pushed why I was arrested, I was told I was arrested for criminal damage. I think according to British police, that's what I'm thinking. If you let someone to steal your property, that is criminal damage. And then on the way also I was arrested for harassment and causing stress, public order article 4A.
So you were arrested for two things. Number one, criminal damage and harassment, alarm and distress.
Yeah.
You were then taken to what police station? Is it Charing Cross?
Charing Cross police station.
So when you arrived there, tell people what you went through, because people have never been arrested. They don't. When you
Don't
get there,
arrested. I am very much confident. I think in Saudi Arabia prisons are better. In Pakistan probably prisons are better, because in here you kind of in Saudi Arabia, in Pakistan, you live in a country where so-called blasphemy law is out there, but in here we don't have blasphemy law, but you are gently pushed to go through all that blasphemy law procedure in Britain, so don't get arrested in this country.
but is it true when you go into a police station in a cell, you are given 5 foot smear and all of that great food? Is this true?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Sorry.
Since the people who go to prison, some of them come out well educated, probably they will speak I didn't have my property. By the way, my property was left at which police told after 14 hours. Monday morning, David is still here. They told me to take the bus number 6 to go to Hyde Park to collect my property from the Hyde Park.
Focusing on that point specifically, what of your property was left here?
Bag, other bags, my camera,
your microphone.
My camera is broken, by the way. I don't know who's gonna pay for that. My mic is being broken.
Good job, they didn't
I
break
don't
your
know who's
glasses.
gonna pay for that as well.
I'm actually, that what you've just said surprises me, because anyone who knows me will know I'm a factual person. If you look at the video, you can actually see someone taking your bag away. Look at the video.
Yeah, police didn't take them with me.
No, the police didn't take the bag.
Police told me I need to take bus number 6 to come to Hyde Park. My property will be
We
there.
can focus on that, but all I'm saying, look at the video. You can see who took your
Yeah,
bag.
so-
I saw on your video
someone-
though,
someone-
you edited when it was stolen.
I didn't capture it.
Why didn't you capture that?
People,
I'll answer that in a minute. I'll answer
I
it.
find out who took my bag and then they
It's on the video.
brought to the
Yeah. But what I would like
But
move on to.
it is the mistake of the police to leave my property here.
Yeah, but moving on here. So you were then arrested, taken to the police station. Once you were taken to the police station, you eventually were put in a cell. How long was you in there, and when did you discover that there was no charges, and what did happen afterwards?
So I was put in a cell soon after they took my fingerprints, and then around 1 a.m. in the morning, they asked me to go out and then do DNA swab. Around 4 o'clock in the morning, I was interviewed. In that interview, I was also told I am also arrested for Article 18(2). So criminal damage, Article 4A and Article 18. And then 9 o'clock in the morning, they said there is no charges on me, I can go.
Yeah.
How was your breakfast?
No.
Ask about the breakfast.
I didn't know.
Yeah. So,
People who put you there.
I'll ask you a question.
Please answer that question.
Don't worry.
Would they give it to you?
Well, yeah, thank you.
Yes, people saying you work for BLM.
after you were released, what then happened? Because I'm assuming you had the time to reflect on what had happened. There was a false arrest, if you believe that. And after reflecting, what decisions have you made in regards to the next steps you may want to take?
Well, I am planning to have big Mohammed cartoon days at Speaker's Corner. Probably it will go for a couple of weeks. I might even have like big grand room and then have a big gallery for Mohammed's pictures. And then I, of course, since certain people stole my property, I had enough time for whole week to bring a new property.
Is that a holy book?
Yes.
Or a book with holes?
Holy book. Holy book.
Book with
It is
holes.
not
I don't know. It's a book with holes in it, but I don't know whether it's a holy book.
Apparently it is a holy book. Of course, it is not as perfect as other one,
hold that for me.
but I will.
If you hold that one up, I just want to get the photograph.
Why do you want to get the photograph of it?
For my thumbnail.
My property, which was stolen, that was the third time they stole my property. Third time, not once, not twice, but third time.
And stabbed.
Yeah.
So what?
They don't only read it, they try to follow it.
So in closing, Hatun, I've asked the questions I felt were important, but you know me, I try to be fair. Is there anything you want to add that I have yet to ask? And then the gentleman has asked me about why I didn't capture something, and I'm happy to answer that question.
Well, you are not God, you can't capture everything, so you have to focus on certain things. But the point is, week after week, I turn up the Speaker's Corner because I am very much aware that there are people in this corner who are desperate to hear and respond to the glorious gospel. When people don't know Jesus, they don't know how to love one another. They don't know how to respond to the love of God. Therefore, they become thieves and then they make their way to hell alongside of Muhammad. So I turn up the Speaker's Corner to make sure when people hear the glorious gospel, as they hear the glorious gospel, they know their prophet is very nasty man. They know their book is taking them to hell. So hopefully Muslims will be able to return my book back, and then I am sure they already collected some money and then will pay me for my camera and for my mic, because I turn up the Speaker's Corner without my camera and my mic. Why? Because they stole it. They break my property. They stole my book, and I want them back.
Yeah. As normal.
And I don't want the concern for my safety while people figured out already where I live. That's another topic.
Yeah. As normal, Hatun, thank you very much for giving Streetmic this opportunity. It was important for me to catch up in regards to what happened last week, because people would like to know. It's important that you are permitted to give your point of view, and it's also important if there's anything you want to add, you've been able to do so.
I would love to hear Muslim perspective. What is their justification to be thief? Because under the Islamic rule, their hands should be chopped off.
That's it.
It wasn't only
Sharia
that.
law, chop off the hand of the thief, the right hand.
Without shame, they come to the camera and then they hold my property. And Mr. Policeman is, we don't know what you are talking about. It's been whole week. I don't have my property, and my other property is broken. I am expecting them to return it. As they return it, of course, we do pray that they will turn to Lord Jesus Christ. Because without Lord Jesus Christ, there is no true happiness at all.
Amen. Hatun, it's a rumour that, well, I've seen it on camera, that Omar's got your...
It is not a rumour, it's a
Omar's
fact.
got your... It's a fact, yeah? So why isn't he been arrested for robbery?
I don't know.
He's
I don't
in
know.
possession of stolen property. Why aren't the police arresting him?
I don't know.
So if he turns up here today,
Well,
we should
Mr.
make a
Police,
citizen. We should make a citizen's arrest on him today.
Police
Section
already
20,
knows-
24A, and hold him here until the police
Police
resolve
already
it.
knows where he
Search
lives.
his property and see whether he
whether he's still got it.
24A of case
He's been witness
1984.
with it.
There you go.
Well done. Witness with it.
I didn't know that.
I do.
Reaction, but we should hold him for theft today and robbery.
I can't make a comment on that, but Mr. Police.
So if he turns
here,
up today,
they know-
Omar, we are going to make a citizen's arrest on him today and hand him over to the police for theft and robbery.
Excellent. Thank you very much. And to answer your question, and I'm just going to answer his question. Can you please repeat your question to anyone, the one person?
Oh,
who's probably
it
watching?
was just that you was on the live feed, and when Hatun's Quran was stolen, I was wondering why it was.
Yeah, and
all I'm asking.
No, I'm going to answer the question because, yeah, when you come down here, on last Sunday I was using new equipment. I'm not giving no. But at the time when I was live streaming, I was using wireless equipment. So you remember, yeah. So unbeknown to me, no, it's important, yeah, because So my live stream cut out after 5.5 hours because the battery conked out. But there's a way round it. Yeah. Even though the live stream may have temporarily cut out, that means it cut it. Yeah. From Facebook and also from YouTube. But I stream 3 places. I also stream on Vimeo. On Vimeo, it continued. So to answer your question, to answer your question, I was actually standing at the wrong angle because I was focused on Hatun.
I don't take it personally.
That's a good question. But what you will see, so the video I've put out, it starts with a clip, but then you've got the whole video. But if you want to see the entire live stream, including what happened, but you don't go on Vimeo, and I will send you the link tonight because it's important that people can trust what you're doing.
I'm only relaying what people are asking.
No, they can answer whatever. But it's not about